Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about something that I actually mentioned in a previous video, but I wanted to do a full-blown topic on it because I think it's quite important for the game. And basically, that's what I expect Nikke to be like doing with obviously the next coming year, right? So obviously we are already now midway through September, almost midway through September, and at the start of November we're going to be having the first year anniversary, and obviously a bit later on, maybe like in a week or whatever, we'll talk a lot more about the anniversary coming up to it, because I think they're going to start promoting it much more. But I feel like, especially after these characters, right, and I mentioned this in I think it was the New Era video, but I mentioned how a lot of the characters they've dropped recently are just so good in the game, or at least have something that just makes them make a lot of the content too easy, right? Now, obviously, I'm talking about special interception and even just general progression, right? In solo raid, it depends. Some of the characters do make everything just too easy. Actually, a lot of them. But I feel like when the new year comes, right? So when we're like past the first year anniversary and now we're, just in the, I guess, on our way to the second year of Nikke, I feel like they need to add content in this game, some type of new difficulty into the game, right? Or that's what I'm expecting, at least, right? I literally made a video, I want to say 3 days ago, I believe, where I took literally the full set of new units like that have dropped. Let me see if the team is still saved. This team right here, right? The only one who's not new is obviously this helm, this OG helm. But all these characters here are recent characters, and this team was able to beat content. I believe that would have been Gravedigger, which is probably the most annoying boss in the game. But like, they are dropping characters that are making a lot of the bosses easy, right? Obviously, the new A2 and 2B are fantastic against a lot of the bosses in the game, right? Especially A2. She's very good against a lot of the bosses in the game, right? And I feel like on a daily basis, when reset happens, all you're doing is obviously your PvP. If you are doing that, and I say if you are because a lot of people don't do PvP, right? But PvP, simulation room, special interception, and then they close the game, right? If there's an event out, they'll quick battle the event and then they'll close the game. And I say that because it's like, or at least this is for more of like the end game players, of course, right? But it seems like when reset happens, Nikke, it just like, it gets too quick, obviously. Like the higher you get in the game, it just becomes faster. Like you just come off the game faster. And it does feel like that, of course. It's like that for a lot of games. But in Nikke, I feel like if you're, with them dropping all these characters who are just so good nowadays, I think we really just need, like, in special interception, at least by, like, after the anniversary, we should get new bosses, right? So you should keep these bosses, right? The Gravedigger, the Train, Modernia, Blacksmith, Chatterbox. Keep those bosses, but rather than just cycling between those five bosses, add more, right? Add the Nihilister boss, add the Motherware, add the Kraken, add more difficulty to this special interception, right? Rather than just making them solo raids, right? Of course, keep doing solo raids, right? But I think they should add these bosses to special interception and make it more difficult, right? I think that's what a lot of games do, and I'm expecting Nikke to do that. I think what most people are expecting right now is the Element Tower, because of obviously like all the element stuff they've done so far. But I don't know about the Element Tower, right? Maybe they can add an Abnormal Tower. I think maybe if they have one more tower or one more collab, they should add an Abnormal Tower. Realistically, we have enough characters for the Abnormal Tower now, but if they get one more going, we should get the Abnormal Tower, if that is ever going to happen. I don't know if they are going to ever do that, but we could. But I feel like what I'm looking for mostly in the new year coming for Nikke is obviously more difficult, bosses to fight on a daily basis, rather than just fighting difficult bosses on solo raid and union raid, which come like once every month, I believe. So it's like, I don't know, that's just me personally. Now, obviously there's a lot of other stuff, but I'm not going to talk about those stuffs in this video, because I've already done videos on that, right? This is really just towards the main topic that I didn't really talk much about in that New Era video. But yeah, I do really think the content is becoming a lot easier with all these characters. Like, of course, there's no problem with Nikke making good characters, but realistically, the characters they've dropped so far as of late have all been very good, right? Can I like filter this by like release date? I don't know if I can. Rarity, no, I don't think I can. But look, Anise, good. Bunny Girl, Noir, good. Dorothy, good. A2, good. 2B, good. Who else dropped? Blanc, good. This Helm isn't crazy in general. She's a top DPS for Burst 2, and she has uses against electric bosses, but besides that, she's okay at best. But she is very good against electric bosses, right? D, very good against bosses as well. Masked, very good crit supporter. Mary, very good healer, right? Like, even Noir, right, with Rapunzel, very good tank, only with Rapunzel, essentially, right? But like, they've dropped so many good characters. Of course, we have our bad characters like Rosanna and Neon, but I feel like if they've dropped so much good characters, literally, like I said, I made a video of me using all the brand new characters to defeat content that was very, hard for a lot of other people, right? But that's really all I'm trying to just say. I think in the new year, the main thing I'm expecting to see content-wise is more difficulty to probably special interception. Since because I rather would love to see more difficulty into like daily stuff, so that pay layers could stay for a bit longer, rather than them just always putting into solo raids and union raids, right? Keep doing that, of course, but I feel like something here has to be revamped, because there's no reason by 4 o'clock when reset happens, I'm done my interception, my simulation room, and my arena, which are the main things, and then also the event. I'm done all of that within 5 minutes. Realistically, to get interception done, if I was to just go and do interception, one try, boom, beat it in like a minute, less than a minute, and then I quick battle the other two. Simulation, I just quick battle everything. Arena, it's very quickly, right? Maybe in total to get 5 matches done, it will take a minute or two, right? So you can get almost everything done within 5 minutes of reset, and then you gotta wait another 24 hours, right? And then obviously with the rewards not being like guaranteed what you're looking for, I guess that's the only, the main thing that has players coming back, right? For that the interception, the fact that it's not guaranteed what you want, right? Sometimes you don't even get rewards. So people are hunting down their gear pieces and stuff like that. But I would definitely love more difficulty to special interception. I would definitely love more stages to simulation room, right? By difficulty 5, the highest one right now is 131k power. There's players who have 600k. Now, I'm not saying make difficulty 600k, but right, you only get 42 of these a day, 30 of the burst manual a day, 30 come on now. We got to get new simulation room and stuff like that. Now, I'm not expecting that right now, but I'm really hoping after the anniversary, look how fast I can get simulation room done, right? Let's see how fast I can get it done. Literally at the 8-minute mark we started, all right? At the 8-minute mark we started. I don't even have to read these. I can just go ahead, quick battle, click. I don't even have to worry about this, right? Boom, quick battle. Boom. I really, at this point, it's so easy. Look at my team. It's literally all the new characters, right? I guess Moderni is there as well, but right, I could take this, all that. They can all take, yep. Buff up, one active, take that, confirm. Right, and this is what people are doing, right? If we started at 8 minutes exactly, it's already about to be 40 seconds in, right? And I'm already at the last boss. And then this fight here probably takes 10, 15 seconds. Right, I can't skip it, right, but boom, you fight this, right, you get the burst skill off, and then everything is dead, and boom, just like that. It took me less than a minute to beat all the simulation room, right? Look how quick that was, and then you're done for the day, right? And it's like that for so many of the content in the game, so I feel like simulation room, definitely add more, right? Simulation room, definitely add more. Special interception, definitely add more bosses. Don't make special interception, don't make the OG bosses harder. Add new bosses with the OG bosses so that people know what they, obviously the old players or the players who are still newer to the game still have those old bosses to handle quite easily. But then the difficult bosses for the older players who want, some type of difficulty, some challenge, that's there for them as well. And then the new players will catch up in the future with those bosses as well. But they always still have the old bosses to still get the same rewards you're getting from the new bosses. So definitely do that in the new year. That's for me personally, that's what I would like. I think a lot of you guys would like that as well. Definitely share that in the comments. But it's your boy Zxous, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.